Hello students, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will understand how to write the chemical formulas using tabular method, and we will also try to balance few word equations. So let's get started. Firstly, let's try to write the valencies for the given corresponding metallic ions. Potassium, we know it is 1 plus, sodium it is 1 plus, and calcium it is 2 plus. Okay, so that is how you're going to make a table, and in this format you'll be able to write a large number of chemical formulas. So starting off with the anions, we have chloride anion, then we have hydroxide and nitrate. Let's write with these anions first. So potassium chloride and sodium chloride, it is very simple because both are carrying the valency 1. So the formula becomes simple to write, KCl and NaCl. Calcium chloride, how will you write? Chloride is 1 minus, so calcium's valency goes to chlorine and chlorine valency comes to calcium. So the formula becomes CaCl2. Again, potassium hydroxide, simple. First we write the metal ion, then we write the corresponding hydroxide ion, or we can also say whenever we are writing a chemical formula, the metal comes first followed by the non-metal. And very important thing, when you are writing a chemical formula, two things you should be well versed with, that is symbols, and you should be knowing the valency. Okay, so the valency chart is very important. Until and unless you learn it properly, you will not be able to write the chemical formula. Sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Calcium hydroxide, how we will write? We will write the radical within brackets. Don't leave it like this. Okay, always place a bracket enclosing the radicals. Then potassium nitrate will be KNO3. Sodium nitrate will be NaNO3 and calcium nitrate will be CaNO3 within brackets it is 2. Okay, so here we can see that 9 chemical formulas we were able to write by keeping this tabular method. Okay, let's proceed further. Again, potassium is 1 plus, sodium is 1 plus, calcium is 2 plus. Next we will see with the radicals, bicarbonate, then we have bisulfite, and we have bisulfate, that is HSO4 1 minus. So what are radicals? Radicals are a group of atoms like hydrogen, carbon, oxygen. It is a group of atoms which behaves as a single unit carrying the same charge. How to write potassium bicarbonate? Again, it is simple because both of the ions are carrying the same charge, so it becomes KHCO3, potassium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is NaHCO3. Calcium bicarbonate, valency 2 will go to the carbonate. Okay, so calcium valency goes to bicarbonate, bicarbonate valency goes to calcium, so it becomes CaHCO3, and this radical we'll keep it within brackets. Then potassium bisulfite will be KHSO3, sodium bisulfite will be NaHSO3, calcium bisulfite will be CaHSO3 within brackets it is 2. Okay, then potassium bisulfate will be KHSO4, sodium bisulfate will be NaHSO4, and calcium bisulfate will be CaHSO4. Again the radical within brackets 2. Next, again first write the valency for potassium 1 plus, sodium 1 plus, calcium plus 2. Okay, so here we are going to write with the next set of radicals. We have carbonate. Now each of these radicals is having a valency of 2 minus. Sulfite SO3 2 minus, and sulfate is SO4 2 minus. So how we will write for potassium carbonate? Again interchanging, potassium valency goes to carbonate, carbonate's valency goes to potassium. So the formula becomes K2CO3. Likewise for sodium carbonate, sodium valency goes to carbonate, carbonate valency goes to sodium, so it becomes Na2CO3. and calcium carbonate. Now here both are having the same valency, so it gets cancelled. So the formula is CaCO3, calcium carbonate. Potassium sulfite will be K2SO3. Sodium sulfite will be Na2SO3. Calcium sulfite will be CaSO3. Then potassium sulfate will be K2SO4. Sodium sulfate will be Na2SO4 and calcium sulfate will be CaSO4. So that is how you are going to practice writing the given chemical formulas. Okay, lastly we are going to see for last two you can say radicals. We have zincate, ZnO2 2 minus, and plumbite is PbO2 2 minus. So potassium zincate, how will you write? Again interchanging the valencies. So potassium zincate will be K2ZnO2 and sodium zincate, again interchanging. Sodium valency goes to zincate, zincate valency goes to sodium, so it becomes Na2ZnO2. Then plumbite will be, potassium plumbite will be K2PbO2 and sodium plumbite will be Na2PbO2. So these are the chemical formulas. Please practice these chemical formulas. Next we are going to see balancing the following word equations. To write the word equations, again children, you should be well versed with the symbols and valencies. So calcium is Ca, oxygen is O2, giving calcium oxide, that is CaO. For oxygen, never write O only, because O if you write, you are just writing one atom of oxygen. But here oxygen we are showing in the molecular formula. So molecular formula will be O2. Calcium oxide, how you got CaO? We know calcium, its valency is 2 plus, oxide is 2 minus. So this gets cancelled and that's how we get CaO. Some children write it as CaO2. That is wrong. That is not calcium oxide. So you have to learn the valency chart in order to write the chemical formulas. Let's quickly balance it. We are balancing it by the hit and trial method. Here you can clearly see that oxygen atom needs to be balanced. So always we will write the value in front of the chemical formula. Never write to balancing, to balance oxygen you write CaO2 to balance it. No, this is wrong. Okay, you will always write in front of the chemical formula. So your calcium also needs to be balanced now. So we will place 2 in front of calcium and that is how the reaction is balanced. Moving on to the next, we have calcium reacting with water. Calcium hydroxide is CaOH whole twice plus hydrogen gas. Again, how I got calcium hydroxide? Crisscross method. Calcium is 2 plus, hydroxide is 1 minus, and interchanging the valencies we are getting CaOH whole twice. Let's balance this also. Calcium is 1 both the sides, hydrogen is 2, but here total hydrogen is how much? 4. 2 plus 2, 4. So how I can make my hydrogen 4 in the reactant side? By placing 2 in front of water. So 2 2s are 4. Hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen is how much over here? Oxygen is 2. Here also oxygen is 2. So the given chemical reaction is balanced. Moving on to the next reaction, we have zinc reacting with sulfuric acid. What is the formula for sulfuric acid? H2SO4. Please learn the formulas correctly because children make lot of mistake while they write the chemical formula of acids. Now let's see whether it is balanced. Zinc is 1, zinc is 1, hydrogen 2, hydrogen 2, sulfur is 1, sulfur is 1, oxygen is 4, here also oxygen is 4. So the given chemical reaction is balanced. Next we have lead sulfate. Lead sulfate is PbSO4. Ammonium hydroxide is NH4OH. It reacts to form ammonium sulfate. Ammonium sulfate is NH4 whole twice SO4 and lead hydroxide, that is PbOH whole twice. Okay, let's see whether the reaction is balanced. Lead is Pb. Here also lead is Pb. Lead is one atom Lead 1 atom in the reactant side, product side. Now sulfur is 1. Yeah, sulfur is 1. Nitrogen is 1. But here if you see, nitrogen is how much? 2. Outside the bracket it is written as 2. So we will write 2 in front of ammonium hydroxide to balance our nitrogen. Okay. Now oxygen is how much? 4 and 2. Oxygen is how much? It is 6. How many oxygen atoms are there? 4 plus 2, 6. And here how many oxygen atoms are there? 4 plus 2, again 6. Let's see whether our hydrogen is balanced. Now be very careful while you are balancing the hydrogen, because it is written as NH4OH. So your total hydrogen is how much? 4 plus 1, 5. 5 into 2. How many hydrogen atoms are there? 10 hydrogen atoms are there. And here how many hydrogen atoms? 4 2s are 8 plus 2. Here also 10 hydrogen atom is there. So the given reaction is balanced. Okay, let's see the last two reaction. Copper hydroxide is CuOH whole twice. Again nitric acid is HNO3. And copper nitrate is CuNO3 whole twice, and water is H2O. Let's see whether the reaction is balanced. Copper is 1, here also 1. Oxygen is how much? 3 and 2, 5. Hydrogen is 2 and 1, 3. Nitrogen is 1, and here if you see, nitrogen is again 2 over here. So firstly we will balance the nitrogen. Nitrogen once balanced, the rest of the elements will also get balanced here. Hydrogen is 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen. Here how to make it 4? We will place 2 here. So here also hydrogen becomes 4. Oxygen is how much? 3 2s are 6 plus 2, 8 oxygen atom. And here how many oxygen atoms are there? 3 2s are 6 plus 2. Here also 8 oxygen atom is there. So the reaction is balanced. Next we have lead nitrate. Lead nitrate is PbNO3 whole twice. Sodium chloride is NaCl. Sodium nitrate is NaNO3. And lead chloride is PbCl2. Okay, let's see. Lead is 1. Here also it is 1. Nitrogen is 2 here. But here it is 1, so we will place 2 in front of sodium nitrate. So nitrogen gets balanced. Now sodium is also 2 here, so we will place 2 here to balance our sodium. Chlorine has also become 2. Here also chlorine is 2. Oxygen is how much? 3 2s are 6 oxygen atom. And here also 3 2s are 6 oxygen atom. So the given molecular equation is balanced. So I hope you have followed what we have done today in terms of writing chemical formulas in the form of a table and trying to balance few of the word equations. So please go through the video again and please learn the valency chart. In the next video we will take more chemical reactions for balancing. Thank you.